You look at your bank account and see only $1,000. And you naively believe the problem lies in a lack of self-discipline. You think, just cancel one more subscription, skip one less coffee, put $10 into some index fund on Friday. Time will solve everything. This is the most expensive lie the internet has ever sold you, and you've wasted years of your life on this. Consider the reality. You drag your weary body through traffic jams. You've absorbed 8 hours of other people's priorities, only to come home empty-handed, and your reward is watching your account balance slowly grow from $1,000. By the end of the quarter, it might only be $1,800. Meanwhile, everything around you, rent, groceries, insurance, is skyrocketing in price. The increases far outpace the rate your meager savings can keep up. You're not accumulating wealth. You're running on a treadmill, like being nailed to the hull of a sinking ship. The next part is often overlooked because people consider it insignificant and unimportant. But it is precisely these small investments that make the math so brutal. Your friend edits podcast transcripts every Saturday, earning $200 a month. This money never goes into his checking account. Instead, it is deposited directly into an index fund. After a year, that is $2,400 in stocks. He never touched his salary. Where did this money come from? A few weekends, a laptop, no commuting, and no boss supervision. Meanwhile, you cancel a $12 music subscription almost forgotten about, and increase your automatic transfers to $22 per week. 4 months later, you have nearly $100 more in your account. Just one adjustment you barely notice. Money that once disappeared silently. Now, it is quietly generating returns for you. Add another layer, $15 per week. That is equivalent to the price of 5 cups of homemade coffee instead of buying them outside. This money can save you months of credit card debt. Not days, but months. Compare this money to a credit card with a 20% annual interest rate. Then, your savings will grow in reverse, compounding. You're taking back the money the bank has taken from your future. When your credit card balance reaches zero, you won't celebrate with shopping. You'll transfer all the payments to your securities account. An extra $40 expense each month can double your weekly transfer amount. From $10 to $20, this isn't encouragement, it is division. So, here is a question worth pondering. If $12 and a Saturday morning can quietly begin building your investment portfolio, what is holding you back? A year later, 2 people in the same office. They'll check their accounts on New Year's Day morning. One sees $3,000 or $4,000 lying quietly in an index fund, steadily growing. The other sees a closet overflowing with stuff. These things lose half their value the moment you open the box. Same salary, same city, same commute, same traffic. The only difference is which side of the same line they're on. One side is a small group that owns the economic lifeline. The other side is renting everything, yet owning nothing. This line is a taboo topic in the workplace. Your salary doesn't make you rich or poor. It divides you into 2 invisible categories. One type uses their money to buy assets. The other type uses their money to buy other people's assets. Every subscription you forget to cancel becomes a source of shareholder dividends. Every impulsive purchase on Friday night becomes income. On the quarterly earnings call, you'll never attend. You're not bankrupt because you're lazy. You're bankrupt because every penny you earn passes through your hands. Then, it ends up in a pocket that keeps growing while you sleep. Now, consider this. Think about that 5% raise you fought for in your performance review. $750 a year. It seems insignificant on its own, but invested in a broad index fund, it becomes a small piece of ownership. Thousands of companies are collecting subscription fees, and those who never change where their money goes always make impulsive purchases. Your colleague spent their raise on a new phone. You spent it on stock in the company that made the phone. The same money going to drastically different places. And this gap doesn't narrow over time. It widens every quarter. This is the crack. Most people don't notice until it is too late. So, when your next dollar arrives, honestly, ask yourself, for whom is it accumulating wealth? Tonight, open a commission-free brokerage app and set up automatic $10 transfers every Friday to a broad, based index fund. $10. That is the price of 2 cups of coffee. No one will notice this money disappearing from your account, but it is quietly accumulating wealth for you every Friday. And this wealth comes from thousands of companies operating silently while you sleep. This practice may seem insignificant, but that is precisely why it works. It silently bypasses all the impulses that previously prevented you from spending. No willpower required, no spreadsheets needed. Would you choose to start now?